Oh my god.
What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I'm Ember the Blaze.
And I'm Glacier the Iceborn.
And we're Reaction Dragons. And if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Just do it!
Thanks so much for the support, guys. And what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
We're back at you with the Sandman Season 1, Episode 7, The Doll's House.
The Doll's House. And yeah, probably coming off of a crazy 1-2 punch of episodes 5 and 6. So
Yep.
again, I always say this, if the show just happens to get better from here, then yeah, it'll probably be one of the best shows of the year, in my opinion. So, I mean, obviously you want to see what Desire's main goal is, like, you know, who's Desire teaming up with. I remember they mentioned Brother in the last scene, like talking and saying, you know, Brother, our old plan didn't work, so I have a new one. So I'm trying to figure out, like, was it somehow to get Morpheus captured by Roderick? Guys, I mean, that's the only plan that I can think of that's actually like taken place so far, unless Desire helped John in some way. But I mean, that plan didn't work out either, so I guess it could be either one of those.
Yeah, and I think Desire was talking to, what's the only one left? Despair, and there's another one that's missing.
Yeah, there's a Prodigal, which people are saying in the comments that Prodigal is like a big part of the comics, but we don't really know when or if that Prodigal is going to show up this season or not. But other than that, the only one we haven't met yet is Despair and Destiny, I think. So I guess it could be either of those. But overall, like, the show is just crazy, just dealing, like, being able to take these crazy concepts that a human brain probably couldn't fathom any other way and just kind of putting them into these, like, sympathetic characters. And when you think about it, like, if you're just looking at it on a surface level, like, oh, these are interesting characters, you know, siblings, villains, you know, different realms. But then when you're actually, like, zooming out and thinking about, like, what it all really means, it's like, holy shit. Like, throughout the show, my mind continues to get blown time and time again. But yeah, with Morpheus, I mean, he had his appointment with his you know, 700-year BFF Hob. So I don't know if we're gonna see any more of Hob. He's gonna play an integral role in the overall big scheme of things. But interested to see, like, what, you know, Morpheus is gonna go up against, and if Desire's, I don't know if Desire's gonna meet up with Corinthian at all, because we haven't seen, again, Corinthian's going on 3 episodes now. So I want to see what Corinthian's up to. I'm guessing there's gonna be some kind of plot to overall, like, take Morpheus off the playing field. So I guess we'll find out. But I'm ready, Glacier. You ready?
Ready.
All right, guys. As usual, take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. The engagement does lead to more views. As usual, you can catch the full length watch along to this and much more of our content on our Patreon. Shout out to our existing patrons. Really appreciate you guys. With that being said, let's fucking go. The Doll's House. Oh, I see the Corinthian. That's what those books are called. Rose Walker.
Don't forget these.
Oh, clean ass Batman toy. And Robin.
Oh. I guess this is part of the DC universe, like, subtly. It's
How far is
2015.
New Jersey from Florida?
About 2 days in the car, but
Is this Rose Walker?
Your dad and I were talking. We think maybe it's better if Rose and I get settled first and then bring you out to New Brunswick.
Oh, they're getting split up.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Oh, shit.
Rose, he's not in a listening mood.
Uh-oh.
He's just doing this out of spite. What happened to shared custody?
Say goodbye to your brother.
Damn, last minute though, too.
This seems like it's
That
gonna
is
be long
petty.
term.
Like, if she's literally getting in the car to leave, that is petty as fuck. It's not like, 2 days, 3 days to cope with it.
That sucks. They're suffering.
Take me with you.
God.
Can't, sorry.
That's the thing. When parents get in these little spats, kids suffer.
Yeah.
Rose, please.
I'm sorry.
I can't do anything, sorry.
Yeah, because Jed doesn't even understand.
No, he just thinks he's getting abandoned.
Rose, Rose.
There's Desire.
Will you talk to me, Queen of Despair?
Oh, so despair is the sigil's the hook.
Okay.
I have news.
Real news. The prodigal has returned.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, him. No, he's still missing. I speak of Dream.
Has he not suffered enough these last 100 years?
Thank you.
Damn. Does it mean Desire did have a hand in him getting locked up?
It's time that he learned that dreams are merely echoes of desire and despair.
Damn.
Damn, bars.
It won't work. Didn't last time all the time before that.
Damn.
Damn, they've been
Nana
scheming.
was a mistake. Roderick Burgess was a diversion.
Oh shit. Yeah. Damn, he had a hand in Nada?
There is a dream vortex. The first for a long time. It is a woman.
Oh shit. Rose, perhaps?
Maybe. So they introduced Rose.
God! Despair, please stop doing that.
Her name is Rose.
Yep.
Shit. So Rose has these, like, powers that she's not even aware of?
Yep.
It's at least 7 years old, but you can see his face really clearly in it. Can I send it to you?
So she's looking for Jed?
It was like 7 years ago,
The
damn.
foster agent wouldn't tell us where she placed Jed. You said we could hire a private investigator.
God, you went to foster care?
Well, I assume my mom's estate would cover the cost.
And mom's dead, seems. So I'm guessing the dad was abusive and the mom died. Why didn't they like reach out to Rose? She's probably an adult by now.
How did they separate? Does the mom die of natural causes over here?
And this foundation is paying you to fly to London.
No, they're not paying me.
Your per diem is £250 a day in cash for 7 days.
Damn.
Okay, I don't know how much 250 pounds equates to, but it sounds like monies.
It's crazy. I'm trying to think of like the big scheme of things. So if Desire and Despair try to reach out to Rose and think about it, it'd be like the despair of losing her brother and the desire to get him back again.
Yeah, it's like 2 in 1.
I'm trying to see like what the powers of like a dream vortex is. If it's just like a black hole of
like endless like
wants and needs, and
kind of like Inception when you fall to the bottomless. Remember like the third layer of dreams, you just get lost there.
Have you heard about the vortex? Everyone's talking about it.
shit.
Who's
Everyone knows about Rose.
Well, Kane mostly.
Hey, Goldie.
Goldie's like, oh hey.
I'll need a complete list of all entities residing here.
The House of Secrets itself, obviously. The bottling. Something unspeakably nasty in the basement. Try not to go down there.
Damn. Probably frog-ass nightmare.
So does Lord Morpheus know about the vortex?
Lord Morpheus has better things to do than listen to foolish rumors.
Not rumors.
Crazy. But the thing is, the mom had like a necklace with a ring. So I wonder if Rose's mom was an entity.
Well, sometimes
Dad was human.
some type of her or descendants of her mom could be a grandma that passed the necklace down.
How are you? Are you okay?
Probably not.
Why do you say that?
Because instead of being back at work, I'm on a plane to London, talking to my then husband.
Oh shit.
Damn, like a vision.
Oh,
Wow.
I have accounted for 11,062 of them.
Wow. Someone's been busy.
It's like there's kingdoms built back now too.
3 of the major arcana are gone.
Major Arcana.
Yeah.
The first is Gold, a nightmare who, I must say, I never trusted.
Oh shit.
She is a shape changer. It is not in her nature to be trustworthy.
The Corinthian.
I assumed as much.
Yeah, we knew about his ass.
The last is Fiddler's Green.
Damn. I like how that's ships. You can kind of get an idea.
Yeah, I love these stained glass animations.
He is, after all, Vavasor of his own dominion and always so reliable.
I know.
Damn.
The rumors are quite true.
I've been reading up on it.
The vortex is a she, Lucian.
Damn.
Crazy.
And the Endless are forbidden from taking action against any mortal who is not an active threat. Perhaps one of our problems may prove a solution to the other 3.
Damn.
Yep. Suck up those Arcanas.
You must be Rose.
I am.
My name is Unity Kincaid.
I like that name.
Yeah,
Unity.
powerful name.
Yeah.
Kincaid sounds familiar. I think we heard about that name in the first episode. It was in the newspaper.
It looks brand new.
Maybe she's much older than we think.
Might as well be. I didn't get a chance to play with it. The doll's house was a gift for my 12th birthday. That on that night I fell ill.
She is.
Encephalitis
Yep.
lethargica.
Oh!
Yeah, it's her. I told you, yeah. Well, I didn't tell you, but that's what I admitted immediately as soon as she said she felt ill.
But in my dreams, I had the most glorious life. And I met a man with golden eyes. And we had a baby.
Wow, how long?
You gotta
was
imagine
your
how Dream World was.
I found out that none of it was real.
Yeah, it's like some Inception.
Way worse.
3
than
levels
Inception.
down.
Yeah.
Except for the baby.
He delivered a baby?
I had a baby girl. But she was adopted by a fine family. And that she grew up to have a daughter of her own.
The
My
mom.
mom. With the amulet.
Miranda.
Yep.
I'm your great-grandmother, Rose.
Great-grandmother. Wow.
How did they keep her alive is what I want to know. Because how old does that really make her? Over 100 years.
I wonder if it was her being under that sleepy sickness that allowed her to live longer.
Had to do
over
something
else.
She's like how Dev said that one lady's an exception. She is too.
People have already bought tickets.
Not as many people as last year.
All the more reason to go big. Who's the one person we'd all pay to see?
The Corinthian.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm expecting to see that one shapeshifter Golt somewhere.
No. The weather.
16, 17. Too old for you.
He looks younger.
What the fuck?
What the fuck's going on there?
That was creepy.
Yeah.
Too old for you.
What do you think he does with the eyes?
He's a collector. Same as us.
I can invite him again through the usual channels.
No, act like him.
Are you suggesting we copycat the Corinthian?
Oh no. Okay, so this is a collection of serial killers. Got it.
Yep.
That's why I made these creepy vibes. So they're like followers of the Corinthian, like a weird ass cult or something. Close your mouth.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, you're not Rose Walker.
No, I'm Carl. She's traveling at the moment, but I can give her a message.
Yeah, how long do you think she'll be away?
A week? You're welcome to wait.
A week?
Like all the time I need.
What I don't get is like, damn, like, does he have like some persuasion that makes you convincing? Like, you just met the person and you're like, yeah, you can wait a whole week in my freaking crib.
Yeah, it's probably the power to influence.
Yeah.
If someone was out there
Gotta be
taking
something.
credit for my work, I'd find them and I'd make sure they never did it again.
And I start plucking out people's eyeballs to get the Corinthian to come.
Where's the waiter?
We have a plan.
Fuck off.
We are sending a message to the Corinthian, and the waiter isn't coming back.
Drake pluck his eyes. God! Oh shit, you're being summoned.
Oh, which one's this? This despair?
Hello, Rosie. Come in, my butterfly. You are
Oh, the
at
fates.
crossroads, Rose Walker.
Oh shit.
What do you mean?
You've asked the wrong question.
And you only get
Had
3.
you asked the right one, we could have warned you. Against the Corinthian, told you about Chet and about Morpheus.
Damn.
Bro, the sound design is crazy.
Yep. It was speaking fucking riddles.
Hector passed away
Damn,
about a year
another
ago.
badass name. Hector.
It was an accident. Someone ran a red light.
Damn.
At least you know Hector had a friendly face with death.
Yep.
My parents gave me this a long time ago.
Let's go.
It's yours now.
I'm sure it probably has some power to it.
Thank you.
It's a gold amulet.
Yeah.
Dang, another one.
May all our dreams come true.
Damn, these lines just hit. Oh, Corinthian's like, ole?
I feel bad for you because the aftermath, he takes out your eyeballs. And the other thing is that he takes off his glasses during sex because he has no eyeballs.
Yeah, it's like, no.
Let me see your eyes, baby. Oh my god.
Oh, a picture of
Never
Judy.
told me about the job.
Wait,
What the fuck?
Yeah, why is she up there?
Corinthian strikes again at a local diner. Damn, he's gonna know about the copycats now.
Yeah, gotta get to work.
How do they know Judy is the question.
Yeah, that threw me off when I saw that picture. I'm like, maybe it's her. Maybe it's that guy's sister. Carl.
Maybe.
Is it
Oh
true?
shit, Pumpkinhead.
I'm here to talk about the vortex.
Lord Morpheus is already monitoring her dreams and sending Matthew to watch her in the waking world.
What? Who's Matthew?
Me, motherfucker.
It's me.
He's sending the new kid?
Why not?
That perspective, my name Merv.
Look for any signs of shock or trauma.
Anything that could trigger her into killing us all.
Oof.
Damn, that powerful.
Like Merv kind of reminds me of Scarecrow, so I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy.
Damn, look at the imagery.
Oh shit.
He's like, see ya.
I feel like the twins might trigger Rose, and then
They're gonna try to, and they might get their ass sucked up.
vortexing some shit.
One of the vortexes can take them out.
No, Matthew say ole.
That could be any crow.
You Rose and Lida?
Hi.
Don't assume it's Matthew.
I'm Ken.
I'm Barbie.
It's terrible.
We know.
At least acknowledge it.
We're all going out tonight, right?
If you're not too jet lagged.
No, that sounds great.
I could use a drink.
We were sorry to hear about your mother's death.
Wednesday Adams, is that you?
Oh, and your husband's. Zelda would like to know if you've invited Gilbert.
Yes, I slipped a note under his door.
Imagine if this is an episode of Real World. All his roommates.
What's crazy about the show, they introduce these characters and you don't see them like another episode for a while, and you still get you get invested just in one
Yeah.
episode. So much like, I almost thought that was Desire and Despair, the two twins, because they're twins.
About your brother's information.
But
Mm.
I'm his sister.
I understand that. But you have to understand that as such, you have no legal claim to him.
Could you just be a fucking human being for a second?
Don't trigger.
My parents are dead, Miss Rubio. Jed's the only family I have left.
If I tell you where your brother is, then what?
I tell him about our mom.
Amulets, things of that sort.
I ask him how he is.
Jed's fosters were friends of your dad's. They took Jed in, applied to be his foster.
Well, they should let me come see. They're my.
Jed's doing just fine.
I mean, it's good to hear, but
I still want to see my brother.
Also, then it should be easy for me to go see him.
Yeah, exactly.
They should welcome me with open arms.
Well, you look so nice. Should we change?
We always look this way.
I'm gonna call them Wednesday Adams and Thursday Adams.
But shouldn't we wait for Hal?
Hal's already there.
That wasn't creepy at all.
Yeah.
No, Hal's like, this is my moonlight job.
sit back, relax, and watch my show.
Dream about you, baby. It's gonna come true.
House channeling is Lucille Ball.
One of the songs foreshadowing, like it's like the Desire singing this.
Honey, everything's coming of roses.
House probably singing this song just for Rose.
Yeah.
Hello? Unity?
Unity.
Is your friend not there?
Oh shit.
And a girl like you shouldn't be alone.
Oh shit.
Peck their eyes out, Matthew.
We'll take your phone and your wallet and that ring on your finger too.
Oh, you're about to get vortex to death.
You'll excuse me if I intrude.
Thank you, but that
Oh
won't
shit.
be necessary.
He's probably powerful. Oh! Rose gonna handle her own.
Damn.
Woo! Who in the Sherlock Holmes are you?
Shall we call the police?
I think I just need to get home.
Name's Gilbert, by the way.
Oh.
Dang.
Rose Walker.
Delighted. I was just on my way to see our landlord's theatrical endeavor. Well, let's get you home then, shall we?
I'm just hoping Gilbert's not the shapeshifter or one of the twins.
In that moment, the lesser of two evils is Gilbert.
What is she doing in Florida?
Looking for her missing brother.
Jed Walker's missing.
Well, Rose can't find him.
Seen Jed Walker's in this book too, so
yep.
Maybe Jed does have powers.
It's because he's missing.
No, not just from the waking world. He's missing from the dreaming.
Oh shit.
The prodigal's missing too. I wonder if that's connected.
What is like on the prodigal?
Yeah, the prodigal
Like,
son
what the fuck?
returns.
They're still there.
God.
Though I consider mine to be more of an homage.
It's another diner massacre. Don't go into any diners from after I watch the show.
This is crazy how casual they are about killing people.
They are the window to the soul.
This is true.
Damn. Bars.
God. Oh, they worked.
Yeah.
Oh my. I assume you were trying to get my attention. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
We would like you to be our guest at our annual gathering of collectors.
People who share our hobby.
Oh my God. Are they wearing like eyeball necklaces?
Wonder if I might bring a guest.
A fellow collector?
Oh, somebody who can take our shared dreams to a whole new level.
Oh shit. Rose.
Oh yeah, well, where I come from, they call her the Vortex.
I think Corinthian's gonna have more people looking for Rose now.
Well, Morpheus needs your help at all costs.
Help me in my dreams, please.
The last nightmare Jed Walker had before he disappeared was of gold.
Oh.
You think she severed him from the dream?
I do.
Damn, okay.
He's Rose Walker's brother. She is the Vortex.
Excuse me. I'm Rose Walker.
Oh shit. Damn.
Damn.
We finally meet.
You know about my brother, Jed.
Damn, I can just walk up in your crib.
Damn. Like lucid as dreaming.
Damn, Froggy has scream.
I ran away. Why? What happened? Uncle Barnaby said he's gonna lock me in the cellar.
Barnaby?
I swear he hates me. That's not true.
God. Dad's brothers are not cool.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Go now.
Yeah, 'cause she's afraid of her life. Oh, there he comes. Oh no.
Oh shit. Ominous as Barnaby.
What the hell is going on out here?
I found Jed.
Jed's coming home with me.
Oh shit.
Are you, Jed?
God.
Yeah, you look real abusive, real. You're gonna go in the basement like a good little boy, aren't you, Jed? Oh my God. Don't pop the trunk, you asshole.
Wow.
Clarice, do something.
You want to get in there with him?
What the fuck?
Don't tell me no.
Oh my God. Don't tell me no.
Who the fuck
Oh my God. And he's got
no.
shiny.
Disturbing piece of
What
shit.
the fuck's up with his dad's family line? They're all
Who are you
assholes?
friends with? Yeah, what the fuck?
And that's where we're gonna end the episode?
Yeah, we're gonna end up getting in the trunk.
Jesus. Holy shit. The Doll's House. I'll be honest, like, we're gonna talk about what we think we know what happened in this episode, but they threw so much shit at us between new characters, crazy ass concepts, and then there's so much subcontext because we're talking about these like concepts and these entities. So we're gonna try to break it down, and then obviously we're gonna need your help. But I guess first and foremost, Glacier, what you think?
Yeah, for me, because I'm completely out of the loop. I mean, people even said in the comments, oh, it doesn't seem like he's catching on. Well, I've made it full disclosure to all of you that I don't know the background of this. And then now I feel like when I've taken what some of the people's comments are saying, and I'm trying to like just I've always focused on the episode, but like focus more on this show. And then I'm like, am I overthinking it? Because now I got to think about these concepts. Like when the people in the real world are talking like desire, like is that person desiring to do this to Rose? Like the whole Addams family house, I want to call it. Like Desire and Despair have to have their hand in the cookie jar with one of those people.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so let's talk about what I feel like I do know. Okay, so going back to like, I feel like the beginning when we meet Desire and now we see Desire is talking to Despair in the last episode.
Right.
So it seems like they had a hand in like they're pretty much trying to fuck over Morpheus because they feel like Morpheus like looks down on them in their realms. Like they think that the dreaming is like superior to like the realm of the twins, Desire and Despair. Right. So they had a hand going all the way back to the first human, which is Nada. They had a hand in getting Nada thrown in hell essentially because Morpheus said that, you know, Nada defied me and that's why she's in hell and he has yet to forgive. He's yet to forgive Nada. So I'm guessing somehow Desire and or Despair like kind of lured or persuaded Nada to defy Morpheus in some way. We don't really know in which way, but it was enough to piss Morpheus up to throw her in hell.
Yeah, with the Desire, that kind of confirmed they had their hand in the cookie jar when it comes to Roderick.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was saying in the intro. Like, so they essentially helped. And I think someone in the comments said that Roderick was pretty much like an amateur mage or whatever, or at least couldn't at least do a spell that's complicated enough to trap one of the Endless.
Yeah.
But essentially, I guess they helped. Maybe they gave Roderick the wrong spell, and that's why it trapped Morpheus and not Death.
Or they purposely did that because they want Morpheus trapped. And then what is bigger than that? What if they're like, oh, that caused that whole sleep sickness?
Yeah, that's another thing too. So, and then I think with right now their new plan, like Desire was talking about, was somehow getting Rosewalker triggered into creating one of these vortexes that can suck up the dreaming entirely and just destroy that realm.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's strictly just the dream world because Morpheus even's like, yeah, we can use her to suck up these assholes.
Yeah, these rogue arcanas, the major arcana, which pretty much Corinthian, Galt, which is a shapeshifter, and then the other one was like the Fiddler's Green, which essentially seemed just like it didn't even look like a person. Like it didn't even take the form of a person. It took the form of like where the hobbits live, essentially, like this green wonderland, this pasture, or whatever.
But I'm wondering if Desire and Despair, if they're playing 4D chess, because what if that whole thing of that caused that sleep, sickness where Unity was asleep, that Desire can be like, I remember someone in the comments said Desire can be whatever you obviously see, like a desire to have more money, a desire to get a Corvette.
Yeah, all the Endless essentially take forms of whatever the person needs them to be.
So Unity has saw a guy with, or golden whatever eyes. It was, someone or whatever you want to call it, a concept with golden eyes. And
let's talk about that for a second. So we have Unity Kincaid, which I didn't dawn on me that, like, I know that Unity's dad said her name when we saw her laying in the bed, and she, like, that's when they first talked about what happened when Dream is no longer in the dreaming.
Right.
People just go into this like sleepy sickness. So we know that Unity was in that sleepy sickness. She was a Kincaid, which I remember seeing that in the newspaper article. So they're definitely like a powerful family. Obviously, she's rich as fuck now. They have like a sugar business, probably amongst other businesses. And she said that when she was in the dreaming, which I don't know if they mentioned for how long in the real world she was asleep for, but you can't imagine like how long it was in the dream world. Because I go back to Inception when they go into limbo, and essentially time is just so compressed and like dilated and stretched where like a second can feel like 10 years essentially. Like I don't know the exact measurements, but when she was in there, she lived this whole life where she met somebody with golden eyes, and they had a baby, but the baby was real in the real world. So you would think like if you're like someone in the real world and then you see, especially like Unity's parents, all of a sudden Unity's getting older, still asleep, and then she just all of a sudden miraculously becomes pregnant. You're gonna think someone raped her.
Yeah, that would be my
only
thing. There's no way I would ever, my brain would, no one would comprehend like, oh, your dream did that to you.
But it seems like because Rose is some like crazy ass, I don't want to say she's an entity, but she's definitely a vortex, which seems powerful as fuck. So it seems like however Unity got pregnant, it was by this so-called, maybe it was like a rogue nightmare, a rogue dream that had the golden eyes. So Desire and Despair, did they have a hand in creating that entity?
Yeah, knowing that there's a chance that with that there's
they create a vortex,
like Russian roulette, like I'll make a vortex. Because even Morpheus sounded surprised, like there's a rules, we can't go touch mortals.
They have like certain protocol.
Yeah,
because it seems like Unity is a lot older than she looked.
That was way back.
Yeah, that was back in like the 1912 or something. I guess she was still a kid, but we're talking like she's over 100 years old at this point.
Yeah, over 100 years old.
Easily. And she still looks great. So I feel like maybe it's because she was in that sleepy sickness that it allowed her to age slower.
Yeah, maybe her heart's just going at a steady rate.
Yeah, because think about her heart's probably just like at the very minimal beats per minute. And then because she's living such a long life in the dreaming, maybe that slowed down her aging somehow. But so that would explain that, Miranda had that ring that we know now as amulet. So Unity has another amulet that she gave to Rose, but then you had Miranda had the amulet she wore as a necklace. So the question is, where's that amulet now that Miranda's dead?
Yeah.
And it seems like the dad's dead too, which ties to another question. You see them, essentially they went through this like pretty nasty divorce where they get split up, and they pretty much, Rose and Jed never saw each other again.
Yep.
And then I guess Rose's dad, I don't know if he was like an alcoholic or he was just messed up in the head, but eventually he dies, and then Jed gets taken in by foster parents, which are essentially his uncle, and I'm guessing his uncle and his uncle's wife. But uncle's name is Barnaby, and Barnaby seems like a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
it seems like the dad was an asshole.
Like, what kind of friends you have, man?
Yeah, because first I was thinking when Rose was talking to the foster lady, and the lady's like, "Oh no, just have peace knowing that Jed got adopted by his dad's brother, and they took him in, they were taking care of him, and they signed the adoption papers." But now it's like, well, shit, that's worst case scenario because
back-to-back abuse,
keeping them in the basement and shit,
boyfriends, husbands, whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, and I feel like Barnaby, that's a biblical name. I remember this one movie, Dogma, which is like a very big, kind of like this show. It's like these characters that take on these crazy ass like biblical entities, and one of them, it starred Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, and I'm pretty sure they played two fallen angels that are trying to get back into heaven, and by doing so would destroy the entire universe. And I'm pretty sure one of them was named Barnaby. I think it was Matt Damon's character. So I don't know if this is the same character in Barnaby, or that they just gave him that name because it has like that biblical overtone. But the ending scene where Jed is running away, and he runs into his Aunt Clarice, and then he's getting chased by his Uncle Barnaby, and Barnaby is like an asshole, has a shotgun, and pretty much like, get in the trunk, and Clarice, fuck off, don't ever tell me no again.
Yeah, and then
so is this, my question is that like some kind of limbo, because Lucian and Morpheus are talking, they said that Jed he couldn't be found in the real world or in the dreaming.
Yeah.
And that one Arcana Galt, which is the shapeshifter, might have been the one that severed him from, I guess, both worlds, or severed him from the dreaming. So that last scene, was that like in some kind of limbo?
Yeah, or is that like...
Or is that happening
was
in the
that
real
right?
world?
Was that like kind of a flashback when that happened? When he went to the basement, that's when he got severed.
Yeah, or is this a flashback? Because it seems like he doesn't much older in that ending scene than he was. I mean, he was a little bit older because look, he's here like he's about 12 in the end scene. In the first scene, he looked like he's maybe like 5 years old. So I guess maybe it is present day. But my question is Barnaby's quote unquote basement the same thing as Cain and Abel's basement? Because Cain and Abel mentioned to Lucian that they had some froggy, because I guess she was going around collecting all the rogue or all the dreams, all the nightmares that Morpheus created.
Yeah, because he didn't throw a name, he just said something.
He just said like there's some froggy shit in the basement. Didn't really specify on what it was.
Yep.
So is that basement like somehow like a portal like in between the dreaming and the real world?
Where Galt goes through.
Where Galt goes to like a limbo, and is that the same place that Jed's in right now? Because it seems like if Jed can't be found in either plane, he must be in some kind of like pocket universe or pocket dimension.
Right.
So like, again, because we're dealing with concepts, so what we see on the screen might be just like an interpretation of some crazier concept. That's kind of what we need your help with on what's real and what's like happening in some other realm.
And without spoiling, of course.
Without spoiling, because maybe those are connected. The other thing is with the whole Corinthian cult. So you have what I'm guessing that one weirdo that was drinking the Capri Sun or the Kool-Aid pack.
I went back and forth because at first I was like, oh, pedophile. I was like, oh wait, this is a concept. So maybe in other contexts he needs younger kids to suck up souls.
But that's the thing too. Were those? I feel like those are real serial killers, and they have like my interpretation of it is there are these real people that are like they worship Corinthian based on all the books that they read. Because I feel like they just like Corinthian, Desire, Death, Morpheus. They're lore. They're like legends in the mortal world. So people probably write books like Shakespeare, for example, wrote plays on these concepts. So I feel like these are real people that are just this collection of fucking weird serial killers like popping out eyeballs as like a testament to Corinthian, and they wanted to bring Corinthian out of the fold, so they were trying to do copycat murders.
The thing is, if they're also real people, then they like Corinthian had his phone out, and he's like, "Well, Corinthian strikes again." So is that like I don't know? I'm just trying to is that a cell phone for just more of the entity or concepts, or is that actually the real world? Like people or like like the Zodiac killer, because when he sat down, she's like, "You don't look 130 years old," so she's not acknowledging like, "Oh, you're some serial killer just popped up recently." You're like, you're the Corinthian. You're the guy that's 130 years old.
And you're like the most recent incarnation of Corinthian. Because Corinthian's probably like millions, if not billions. Who knows at what point Morpheus created him. But my thing is like, I'm guessing these murders are happening in real life, but Corinthian in this universe is a known entity. So anytime a dead body pulls up with eyeballs plucked out, like the first one we saw in the first episode, it seemed like he did another one.
And all I gotta say
wait, who else did he? Did he pluck in their eyeballs that we know of?
Because he plucked at the beginning, and then there was someone we got to probably.
Or whoever, like
there was like another guy that it was after it was like another episode where he was dead, and it was Corinthian in like his crib. And it was like in a modern time.
Oh yeah, what about the one that he was in front of the car?
Yeah, that was the first one. That was the first one.
Yeah, but then he had the other one at the end of that episode. The dude that was like sitting in the chair.
Yeah,
he was like a bald guy.
Yeah.
So I'm okay. So, but needless to say, like my question is those collectors and this, like they're trying to bring him to this like fucking serial killer convention. I guess they're all going to be wearing eyeballs on their fingers. It's going to be a big eyeball fest. Are they like real people, or are those like other rogue dreams?
It's serial killers, so it's probably a mixture of real and fucked up people.
My guess is they're mortals, and there's fucked up mortals. And I'm guessing that dude that's stuck in the Capri Sun, is he a pedophile? Because he was looking at the waiter. She said the waiter was 16 or 17. She's like, well, you've had younger.
At this point, yeah, it looks like they're just sick fucks.
I don't know, yeah, they're just sick fucks. And it's just weird because they're so casual about
Carl's lucky. Like, I mean, I can't really, okay, let me think. That's like if a really fine woman walked up at my door, but at the same time, it's like that fine woman, kind of like Corinthian gave any signs like, I want you, is more like...
I feel like Corinthian has the ability to just like lure
yeah, I'll be
you,
gone
like,
for a week, but you can wait. So it's like, oh, you can wait a fucking week in my place, but then it's like, okay, what if a fine looking woman...
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if I'd say a week, though. I would have been like, I would take you out.
I mean, either one of two things. Either Carl was just like thirsty in that moment, like, oh, you're attractive, come on in, have yourself something cold to drink. Or Corinthian just has that ability to kind of just like persuade people and like just because he has a whole cult following. So
because even when he sat down, that girl was like looking at him like she wanted him. She was like, oh, you're like, or like at least like, man, like I really admire your ass, obviously.
Yeah, he just has that power. He's like, I'm a fucking entity. And another thing too, when we're in Carl's room, we see a picture of Judy. So are Judy and Carl related?
Yeah, is that his sister?
Because she didn't. The only person she mentioned other than like everybody that was in that diner was Donna. So I was thinking maybe Donna live here too, but no, I think it's
his sister or maybe related to
Lyda.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. Maybe she's related to Lyda. And Lyda, like, I mean, she has like a sad thing because in the airplane she was kind of talking to Hector, her dead husband. We didn't realize until after she like immediately admits, like, you know, I'm sitting here talking to my dead husband, and you see that he's not really there. Yep. It kind of reminded me of that scene in Umbrella Academy where Allison's talking to Ray on the swing set.
Yeah.
But we knew obviously Ray was dead, but it was just kind of like that same dynamic. But my thing was like, damn, he probably saw death. Like death probably saw us like, sorry, Hector.
Well, it did see death for sure.
But yeah, and we know that context because of watching the last episode. Yeah. That's probably exactly what happened.
I gotta talk to my wife now. Sorry.
Yeah, crazy shit. So, but yeah, so I guess the main thing now is like Rose got a visit from the Fates. They pretty much told her like, sorry, if you would have asked the right questions, we could have told you where Jed was. We could have warned you about Corinthian. But now she knows that Morpheus is looking for her. So I feel like more the episode goes on, she's trying to maybe understand that she's like bigger than what's really going on. Because now that she's like, I feel like she's lucid dreaming at this point. Because now she was actually able to go to...
That was crazy scene.
Yeah, go to Morpheus' kingdom pretty much.
They even look shocked, like, shit, you're over here?
Like, what the hell? And she's like, yeah, I'm here to talk about Jed. You're talking about Jed. Oh, where is he?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's just so much shit going on. And like I said, it's like an iceberg. You have this like surface level shit where you can just understand the basic plot. And then there's so much context, so much like philosophical and cosmic context underneath. I'm just trying to grasp on like what's real world, what's happening in these other realms.
How's it tied to these other realms?
And like the house example, like they go to that house where everybody, it's like this crazy ass like real world house, all these different roommates. You have Wednesday and Thursday Adams. You have Hal, who like moonlights as Ken and Barbie, like all these. So I feel like out of all these people, are any of these Galt the shapeshifter? So that's my thing. When I think of shapeshifter, it's like anybody can be Galt, and Galt can be anybody.
Yep.
So is anybody like kind of just like low-key surveillancing Rose? And because think about it, they said that
was the twins' desire and despair, since earlier when Desire could be possible despair, my twin,
because they can be popping up anywhere as well. They can pop up as like anybody they want you to see.
Yep.
And then Gilbert shows up and saves Rose.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe Gilbert's Galt. Like I feel like anybody could be Galt at this point, or if they're not any of these entities, or if they're not any rogue dreams or rogue nightmares, then like it's just like a weird like collection of people I don't think would hang out in a regular situation. None of these people would be like hanging out with each other. So maybe it's just like a cool collective of unique people, or there's some other ominous shit going on in this house.
Right.
So I don't know. That's the thing. Like I said, this episode, I want to say it was confusing, but there's literally just like between all the new characters and all these crazy concepts, I'm trying to figure out, because that's where my brain goes. Like I try to think of like the shit that's under the water in that whole iceberg analogy, like all this other context, the subtext that's happening. Right. So, but I feel like either way, I feel like the Golden Eyes guy that Unity hooked up with, that's the reason why Rose has these like cosmic abilities as a vortex. It has to do with this Golden Eyes person that essentially would be her great-grandfather, I guess you can say.
Great dream grandfather.
Great dream grandfather. And also, I feel like Jed is more powerful than they're letting on, because he's related to Rose, which means that Miranda has some kind of cosmic abilities, I feel. And I want to see more. Maybe if we got a flashback of Unity in the dreaming, in this relationship she had with this Golden Eyes person, maybe we'll have better context. I don't know. But I feel like that's kind of like the most we're going to be able to grasp from this episode. I feel like I have an understanding of like what's essentially happening. They're trying to trigger Rose and creating this vortex that would suck up the dreaming, essentially destroy that, because that would help out. That would help out Corinthian. That's why Corinthian's looking for Rose.
Yep.
they'll definitely help out Desire and Despair because they want to kind of get rid of that realm because they. I mean, I feel it's more Desire than Despair, but being that they're twins, they're gonna stick together.
Yep.
And the fact that like Despair had that her sigil's that hook, and she's literally just like, oh my god. But yeah, I mean, she was cast perfectly because when I looked at her, she just looked at someone that was just like miserable.
Yeah, her facial expressions were.
Yeah, just like the way she's like looking, but like it's crazy to think that she's like this billion-year-old endless, essentially. Crazy as fuck. But that's why I love this show. Is like there's so much, again, the under the water iceberg shit going on. But yeah, we're gonna need your help on this one as far as like getting a full understanding without spoilers. But final thoughts, Glacier?
Yeah, final thoughts. Love this show. Love watching it. It reminds me of like going into a really hard escape room. I feel smart sometimes, and I feel really dumb the other times. But other than that, amazing show. Can't wait for the next one. Dragon Certified.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like once this all wraps up and we get, it's gonna like my thing is gonna definitely warrant like multiple viewings because once we watch the whole show and then we get all of the subtext of like what's really going on that your human brain can't really fathom. That's why they present it this way, and you go back and watch it again, you're like, holy shit!
This episode reminded me like a really tough episode of Dark.
Yeah, it's like this was a very challenging episode just because of all the moving pieces, but I feel like we grasped a good portion of it. But yeah, other than that, can't wait to see more Dragon Certified. Fucking hit it. And there you have it, guys. Another one in the books. Real questions. What did you guys think in there in Drat School Land? Again, anything that we discussed in terms of like the little Easter eggs, like with Judy's picture and with the whole Unity Dream World situation and what's going on with the twins, with those the Arcana, the major Arcanas. If there's anything that we missed out, which I'm sure there's tons of shit we missed on, let us know down below. Any Easter eggs? How does this relate to the comics? And yeah, anything else spoiler free, let us know down below.
Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you like what you see, you can check out more videos right now. But until next time,
we'll see you next time.